you doing, Kaveh? Welcome to the school chairs experience.
Yeah. So this is actually the second take for this interview. The last one, all the equipment broke, just like all at once. So.
And we're in a new space now.
A new space. It's much bigger.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnson, how are you?
I'm well.
Actually, no, you're not. Just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mr. Johnson, and I'm well.
Yeah, good. Describe your surroundings.
Well, I have a vocal booth in front of me, so I can't see kaveh, but I can see Sam, and I can see some bins, and I see some very old blinds, and it's a very cozy space.
Okay.
Make sure the mic picks that up.
Yeah. Why don't you put on those sunglasses?
Will do.
Yeah.
Great format for it.
So
we're getting cold in here.
Visualization. Mr. Johnson just put on sunglasses, and he's he's smiling with his teeth, and his teeth are glimmering.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He has a really nice hat on.
Yeah, and he has a really nice hat, and he's wearing clown shoes.
I almost said and lingerie. Oh, now I said it. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Great. So this is my last time being on the podcast.
Yeah. All right. So you ready to get into the questions, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah.
Is your body ready?
Yes, it is.
Is your mind ready?
It's also ready.
All right. So here are a few icebreakers. Are you thriving and jiving?
I'm certainly thriving. I have a tremendous fear of jiving.
Does it
That
date
was
back
a bar.
to
That was a bar.
Yeah. Does it date back to your childhood?
No, it just dates back to really the first time I saw myself in the mirror while dancing. And I was like, that's not what I pictured myself looking like.
Did that make you self-conscious?
It did. It did make me I wouldn't go that far to use a clinical term like that, but it certainly made me feel self-conscious.
Yeah, it's not something to joke about. It's pretty serious.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't got a good body for dance. I'm very tall and very lanky. I need to work on my moves.
Well, I mean, there are plenty of tall people in dance,
I bet that's seeked. Tall, lanky men.
Yeah.
For dancing.
Yeah, it's an asset that I'm not currently utilizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you seen any good movies lately?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Having some body troubles.
Yeah. I watched Silence of the Lambs last week.
Love that one.
That's a very good one. It's very, very... It's like a weirdly cozy movie, despite being about people killing each other in horrible ways.
I've just gained a lot of respect for you.
Well,
I used to have none. Sorry.
You seen Dune?
I have seen Dune, yeah.
New one or old one or both?
The David Lynch one I saw parts of, and it confused me. The new one I liked. I didn't love it, but I definitely liked it.
David Lynch is crazy.
Yeah, he has a real attitude as well. I think you have to be if you're going to be like a director with a weird, singular vision, but I've seen clips of him behind the scenes kind of getting terse with people.
Yeah, I think he's pretty amazing, though.
Yeah, make sure the mic gets that, too. If I were David Lynch right now, I'd yell at you both.
Oh, I bet he would appreciate our noises. He's like a very avant-garde man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he would. Maybe I just don't get it.
Yeah. All right. What color lightsaber do you think you'd have? We've already asked you this, but I'm asking you again because I want to know if your opinion's changed since the last time we spoke.
Do you remember what I said last time?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
You said purple.
I don't think I said purple.
Stop gaslighting him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I said... I know this is probably really thrilling for the audience to hear the time I was on here last when we didn't record. I want to say green.
Yep.
I think is what Luke had at the end of Return of the Jedi.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Johnson, what's the news and what's the haps?
The news is we're recording this the week before we go on a week-long break, or the day before we go on a week-long break. So I'm feeling good.
How about the haps?
The haps is different from the news in what way?
You decide.
Okay, let's call the haps just like maybe our current feelings. I'm hungry.
Are you thirsty?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Do you have a dog?
I do.
Is it a friend or a foe?
We've already asked.
Kaveh, no one heard the last one. We don't have to,
Yeah.
we don't have to litigate. Dog is friend. Although, you're right, the traditional saying is man's best foe. But mine, in this case, is a friend.
All right. What's its name?
Its name is Casey, which is a name that sometimes people think he's a girl. And I usually go, he's a lovely dog.
I know many men named Casey.
Yep, and I know many women named Casey.
There's a singer named Casey. He was on one of the Kanye tracks. All right. What's the question you have, Sam?
Do you have opinions?
I don't. No, everything I say
Good.
is a fact.
Good.
Or maybe everything you say is just irrelevant.
Well, that's true, too. I was about to say this podcast is great.
Oh, wow. Okay. You have a specific clothing brand that you like wearing?
I just want it to... This is going well. I just want it to fit, so I haven't yet identified a brand that does that
Do
consistently.
you just want to fit in?
Are we doing an ASMR track?
do you just like want to fit in? Like, you know.
No, I want the clothes to fit. I want the clothes to fit in.
Okay. Like fit on you?
Yes, fit on me and yes.
Okay. Let me ask something here. You know, when you were a kid, did you feel like nobody took you seriously?
Sure, but I joked around a lot too, so some of that's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like when you were 14, did you feel like nobody took you seriously? And this, like, everybody just looked at you for entertainment?
Sometimes, I mean, at home I was pretty serious, but at school I was joking around a lot.
Yeah, but do you feel like people ever treated you differently because of that?
Yeah, I think so. I think some people that didn't know me as well just thought I was like goofy, silly guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Jeez.
Did that apply to you when you were 15?
When I was 15, it still did apply to me. Yes.
When you were 15, were you Sam Marcelinian?
I was not Sam Marcelinian when I was 15.
When you were 14, were you Kaveh Hajarizadeh?
I was not Kaveh Hajarizadeh when I was 14.
I nailed that last name.
Kind of. You messed up. Like, you let one of like the words, like the parts, linger a little.
You say it.
Hajarizadeh.
See, you messed it up. You messed up your own last name.
Hajarizadeh. Hajarizadeh.
Let's go.
Yeah. Do you listen to the baby at all?
I don't.
Do you listen to The Young Man?
No, I don't.
All right, Kaveh. How about you read this question? The chunky one.
Oh yeah, the big one. All right. Just hold on. Just let me. Okay. Picture this. It's a crisp autumn day. The sun is starting to set earlier in the late afternoon, and the drifting foliage is starting to create a sense of warmth in the air. You're getting off work, walking downtown to a meeting with a unicycling clown character of sorts. The world around you seems to be functioning as it always is, but suddenly you hear a high-pitched screeching noise coming from a distant place. It only seems to be getting louder and higher. Quickly, you realize that your worst fear has come into fruition. From the looming skyline of Portland, a flash of hot light blinds you and all that surrounds you. A cloud of smoke ravages and pushes through everything around you. Out of the smoke, your favorite band emerges. What is it?
Ooh. I think it's Radiohead.
No way.
Wait.
Wait. What's your second favorite band?
I'm just trying really hard not to say Coldplay.
Honestly, it's okay. I love Coldplay. Okay, well, that's how I'm recording now.
Wait, so the entire question was just about what band?
Yeah,
I
what's your
pictured?
favorite band?
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Do you like hiking?
No, I hiked a lot when I was a kid, and I was like, I get it.
Is that a lie?
No, I'm from Montana. We had giant mountains in our backyard, basically. Hiked all the time.
What part of Montana?
Western Montana, right where the Rockies rip through the continent.
The Teddy K part of Montana?
Is that a Unabomber reference?
Yes, it is.
Yes, close to Teddy K.
Yeah, I live 9207 Northeast 30th Avenue, 98665, Vancouver, Washington.
You don't live in Vancouver, Kaveh. You're not in the city limits. You're a liar.
Okay, well, your balls haven't dropped yet. All right.
Should I go?
We're about to fight, you know?
Yeah. I'm just thinking what part of this podcast won't be cut out.
Okay, you know, Mr. Johnson, if you're really worried like that much,
I'm shaking in my boots.
If you're worried about like what is going on this recording, do Just tell us, you know?
Okay, I would like
Don't
this.
say these things.
I would like this part right now, what I'm saying, to be cut out of the podcast.
Okay.
And then you would bring it back
We
right
should
now.
add music breaks over them. You know?
Yeah, no, you should definitely still keep it, but then you
Just
just play
be like-
music over that.
Yeah. So like the government spies don't like, catch on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is one of those podcasts that gets better and better as it goes.
Yeah.
Have you played
Elden Ring?
no. Sam, ask a question. Ask a question, Sam.
I don't have a questions sheet, but
Oh,
I gave it to you. Oh, kaveh. Paper isn't aerodynamic like that.
All right. What do you got?
How's your aunt?
Well, I have a couple. They're all well.
All right.
Categorically, they're doing great.
All right.
yeah. You hesitated there. Are you sure all your aunts are okay?
I had to think for a second, and I was like, I think they're all okay. Like, no one's in the hospital, no one's dead. I mean, thankfully, right?
I mean, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think they're all doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far. Are you in chronic pain?
No, thankfully, again. That sounds like a real nightmare to deal with.
Yeah.
I got tailbone pain. So it hurts to sit and like to push. And like when I'm on the toilet, I always just sit there for like 30 minutes because it hurts too much to get up.
Yeah, the two things that you said hurt, that's the two things you do on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going to the bathroom is one of the hardest parts of the day for me. Which is why, have you heard of no poop?
Yeah.
Is that a discipline where you just stop cold turkey? You stop pooping?
Yeah.
Yeah. It boosts testosterone.
Yeah.
I wanted to try that, but personally, I think whoever came up with that's full of malarkey.
Yeah, it's scientifically proven that not pooping at all, just holding it in, increases testosterone and makes you get like, it just increases increases your like charisma.
That explains this podcast because we're all pooping right now.
Yeah. Speaking of poop, did you just pee?
Me, a little bit.
What the hell?
I
You're
apologize.
peeing everywhere.
Kaveh, don't drink it. This is gonna get cut. So I'll stop doing that.
We can't cut everything.
I know
Yeah, we
it's a
can't
bit
cut
now.
everything.
It's a bit.
What kind of weather do you enjoy?
Ooh, partly cloudy for sure. Like you get up, it's maybe 50 degrees out. You got clouds. It's quite cloudy in the morning, and then by around noon, clouds open up, sun comes out. We're at like 62, 63 degrees, and you just kind of ride it out the rest of the day. That's it.
You're a hero. You're a hero for that. It had to be said, Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Johnson here.
I'm clapping too.
I'm not clapping.
Come on, kaveh.
Mr. Johnson isn't clapping. He was lying.
These are good bits for an audio-only podcast.
Yeah.
And I say that because Kaveh is currently doing 14 push-ups.
Yeah, sets of 14.
Yeah, sets of 14. And he's getting up and clapping.
What do you think of social media?
You know what? You kind of have to do it if you want to make art. You have to get people to come out and promote yourself.
Yeah. All right. Have you written any screenplays?
I have, yeah.
About what?
I wrote one. We basically had this one idea where this guy opens up a food cart, but he just uses it to steal people's money. So, like, he'll go to the window and, like, take their $5, and then he'll just, like, go to the front of the food cart and drive away.
Oh, that's pretty mischievous.
I thought it was very mischievous.
Mischievous.
It's the opening scene, though, and then the rest of the movie was kind of... It's okay. I'd never done it before. I wrote it with a friend, but we just loved that first idea so much.
Were you working with, like, a director?
I was working with someone who has written screenplays before, but he wasn't in the entertainment business.
Okay.
We were just friends.
All right. Did you go to college?
I did. I don't think I could work here if I didn't.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What did you major in?
I majored in English teaching.
Really?
Secondary. Yeah, secondary.
Wait, so what's your profession?
My profession is an English teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Sounds cooler when I say it out loud.
So on that note, what do you eat for breakfast?
I usually have a smoothie.
What's in the smoothie?
Greens. Fruit. Don't when I'm talking, please. Almond butter and milk. None of this is a joke. They don't taste good. They taste terrible. I've made smoothies for friends and they're like, thanks, thank you. Like it's like the kind of thank you do when someone's like, so you like pick someone up from the airport. It's like, cool, thank you for that errand.
So me and Sam are planning on starting a band called the Hoobastank.
Yeah, Hoobastank.
We need someone.
That's a great name.
We need someone to play the gong. So, are you in?
The gong?
The gong. Like
You want me to be your gong guy?
Yeah.
I would love to be your gong guy. I'm honored.
All right.
Yeah, going gong.
Yeah, Hoobastank.
Yeah, Hoobastank.
That's a really cool name.
Yeah, we're avant-garde fecal jazz.
What's that third word? What's that?
Avant-garde fecal jazz.
Yeah, what's that third word?
Fecal.
Jazz. Avant-garde's one word.
Oh, yeah, avant-garde's one. Oh, yeah. Jazz.
That's the part I was confused about.
Fecal jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Is avant-garde hyphenated? We should cut that out. When I said avant-garde was hyphenated. All right,
Yeah,
this is now a bit that only I like. the cutting part out bit.
Oh, okay.
All right. What cities have you been to worldwide?
Worldwide, I've only actually been to one city. I'm ashamed to say I've only ever been to Wichita, Kansas. It's the only city I've been to.
It's worldwide. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dang.
Do you like it when the cars go boom?
I like it when they go vroom.
Oh, okay. That's a reference to a song. You know the song?
I was just making a reference to the sound an engine makes.
Oh, no. The song.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
No, the song is
You
like,
get it.
The song is like, and we pressed the little button and the car went boom.
You know, that actually is a inside joke with the band. They were members of the Irish Republican Army.
Oh, car bombs.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I'm learning a lot of disparate information and kind of putting it together in a coherent picture.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher was a funny lady. All right, Sam.
All right. How about those Broncos?
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Broncos. Or you mean the horse?
The team.
Yeah, big fan.
Nice. How about that new wave sound?
Mm-hmm. I think it's really going to start something.
Yeah,
I could just tap my foot to it all day.
totally.
Do you ever go to like the baby area in a hospital, like the nursery? Do you take the babies and just like switch them?
I don't. No.
I have a friend who does it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wait, who does that, kaveh?
It's called baby swapping. It's very popular among today's youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, it would cause some
Sounds dope.
mayhem.
Yeah,
Really
Sam
messed
doesn't do
up.
it. Sam doesn't do it at all.
Yeah, I never have done that before. Never will.
Nice. That's a good. Why don't we all just pledge right now that we'll never go to the baby
You know what
area?
Sam does do? He takes rocks and then he goes to overpasses and throws them at people's. He just like tosses them under the overpass.
I do that. Speaking of overpasses, this is something.
Like takes big rocks and like.
Yeah, big boulders. I was at an overpass recently.
Nice. You hang out at overpasses?
I do. You can kind of see Portland from the downtown overpasses. And I saw this little sticker. And it said, "This man ate my baby," with a picture of Ted Cruz on it.
Ooh.
I remember you sent me a picture of that.
Yeah.
That's rough for that man's baby.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to that man's baby.
Yeah, I bet Ted Cruz's mouth is pretty weird.
Yeah. The guy's got to eat.
One time I was at a cafe, like in downtown Portland, and I saw Sam there, and he was eating a hot dog.
Go on.
Yeah. What's the
Do I need to be here for this part?
What do you mean?
The part where
yeah,
you tell stories about what Sam orders
Mr.
at
Johnson,
cafes.
what do you expect from this podcast? Like, the first time you came here, what did you expect? Did you expect us to ask
I
you-
expected. Look, if you're gonna go out to a cafe, you could do far better.
Mmm.
You both are my favorite podcasters. It's not even close. Really,
No.
like there's you two, and then way down the list, it's like Ira Glass, and then the girl that did Serial.
You listen to Joe
Serial.
Rogan?
I do not listen.
Do
to
you
Joe
visit the Joe Rogan subreddit?
Rogan. No.
We both hate Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we all do here.
He's a very popular podcaster.
That's the one thing that you're allowed to say.
I mean, I actually kind of understand the appeal. I think there's a lot of frustrated men. I wish they weren't frustrated, but his listenership is almost 100% like these like sad guys that like to hear their opinions validated.
Are you?
I thought Joe Rogan was just like him interviewing like random celebrities about things.
Yeah, that's what he does, but his listenership, I think, is just overrun by some disenfranchised and dissatisfied, or so-called disenfranchised people that think they don't have any power, but they actually are very capable, but they like to see themselves as smarter than the average duck.
Yeah.
And Joe
Are
Rogan
you
makes them
one of
feel
these
smart.
sad guys?
No, I'm making fun of them right now. By
Are you a happy guy?
yeah,
You little happy guy.
yeah, I'm making.
Are you a
pretty
little
good.
guy? Are you just kind of?
Like
Are
the
you just a
moment we
little
get
one?
sincere, it's like we do bits again.
All right, let's get sincere for a minute. Do you eat those pennies?
No,
Nickels?
no, I don't eat money.
What about the Minutemen album, Double Nickels on the Dime?
No, I don't eat that either.
Okay.
You know what I eat? Toast and paper. I don't know. That wasn't a good.
Should we go out on that high
wasn't
note,
a good
or
bit.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Well, thank you for being here, Victor Johnson. Do you believe in hell?
mm-hmm. You know why?
Why?
Because I just spent the last 15 minutes in it. Just kidding. It was only like 8 minutes.
Oh man.
Wait, how long do we actually record?
Yeah.
Do we get a half hour?
No, probably not.
Oh.
I just know that that clock is broken, so we have no way of telling what time it is.
All right, yeah, Mr. Johnson. Who do you think we should have next?
Oh, you know what? I don't want to jinx it, but I'll tell you off mic.
All right. Thank
right.
you for being on here.
All right, thanks. Yeah. You have any final statements?
Oh, I'm supposed to keep talking? No,
yeah,
I
we
thought.
looked at you.
Good work on the podcast. I think we said a lot of beautiful things,
Beautiful.
none of which got picked up by the mic.